It's time for our 5-minute quickie, and this week our focus is on fitness. You are gonna love this talk. You're gonna love this guy, or maybe you won't love this guy. I am bringing in personal trainer, fitness extraordinaire expert, nutritionist, host of Gemini award-winning show X-Weighted, none other than the Paul Plackett.
You can also use guru even sometimes.
Oh, guru.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks.
Okay, so you want to talk about diets today. Why are you so passionate about this?
Well, this is the thing. With all the clients that I've seen over the years, their number one thing that they want is less body fat on their body.
Over 25 years of training.
Yeah, so that's what everybody wants.
Yeah.
So they want less body fat. So North America, they spend over $70 billion a year on finding the perfect way to lose fat. Every diet out there, if there's a book, there's a detox, there's always a way and a method. Everybody tries everything, but our population's getting bigger and bigger and more obese, so they're not working, right? So what I want to get across today is what does work, what you should be focusing on, and what does not work, and what you don't even need to worry about.
Okay, where are you going to start?
So the first part I want is any kind of diet that tells you that you have to have a specific ratio of macronutrients. And macronutrients are your proteins, carbs, and fats.
Yeah.
Some diets say you have to have low carb, high protein. Some are higher carb, low protein, higher fat. They mix up all the different macronutrients. It is irrelevant what ratio of macronutrients you have. It does not matter. It's whatever you can tolerate in your environment and enjoy. The key things is the amount of calories you're consuming, the amount of energy. So if you're allowed 2,000 calories a day just to maintain your physical fitness and your basal metabolic rate, it doesn't matter what the ratios are. Okay?
Really?
Yeah, it really doesn't matter if it comes from fat, protein. The energy is still going in your body. If your body doesn't use it, it's going to store it somehow. So it doesn't matter if you go low carb or anything like that. It matters in other ways though. Some people who are prone to having sugar addictions or really prone to eating a lot of sugar, they tend to do better with a bit more protein, because if you eat carbohydrates, sometimes that encourages your body to desire more carbohydrates. So you may want to eat more sugar.
It spikes your glycemic level, so you want more.
Yeah, and what happens over time is that your body gets adapted to the amount of sugar that you consume. So in the past, we were very happy having a piece of mango or an apple. We'd eat that. It would feel very sweet and enjoyable. We get that dopamine release in the brain. It's like,
satiated.
Oh, that feels good.
So now what?
But you know what? Once you start eating something like a hot molten lava cake or something like that with vanilla ice cream, all of a sudden the mango and the apple taste like crap. I go, this is not even enough sugar. So you get addicted to having more and more sugar and much more highly palatable sugars and fats. The other stuff tastes terrible.
What's the message here?
Well, the message is to control that. Sure, I'm not going to say never have a hot lava molten cake or vanilla ice cream again. Plan for it. Have small amounts and be mindful for how much you eat. Don't just eat mindlessly and just shovel it in. Take 2 or 3 bites, because there's a law of diminishing returns. The first bite tastes friggin' amazing.
Yes.
The second bite still tastes pretty good. But the third, the fourth, the fifth, eventually it doesn't taste quite as good. So if you are mindful and really enjoy and savor every bite, you can get away with having a lot less and still getting that dopamine release and not feel deprived. I don't want people to feel deprived, but you need to just be mindful of that kind of stuff.
So plan for it. But there's so many wicked diets out there. It's a multi-billion-dollar industry.
Yeah, and the worst ones I want to say is if you follow Dr. Bernstein, he's a complete idiot. He should not even have a medical license. He starves you. I'm sure you're going to lose weight on it. He gives you 500 to 800 calories a day, and then he makes you buy his specific food products, which are crap like frozen food. Who's going to want to eat that the rest of their life? He doesn't teach you any methods of finding proper nutrition and nutrient-dense foods long-term into your life. The other one that does the same kind of thing is Jenny Craig. Awesome, completely terrible, highly expensive frozen foods. Sure, if you can eat like that, that's portion control, it's easy, you just have to throw it in a microwave and warm up. But who wants to eat that crappy food for the rest of their lives? Again, no method of finding out why are you making bad choices and what can we do to overcome those obstacles that prevent you from making smart choices. That's the key thing.
Okay, so the message to everyone today is, in 30 seconds.
The key is find out which part of your day do you tend to make the worst choices. You're not bad all day long. There's certain times. It might be late night eating. Find out what you could do. You have to either change your environment or change the type of food that you're eating, and maybe there's other things that are causing this, like stress, depression. You gotta find the root cause that stops you from making smart choices, and everybody's different.
I told you he doesn't mince words. Paul Placketts, fitness expert, nutritionist, on and on. Thanks today. That's your 5 Minute Quickie Friday.